Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I've decided to do some more journal pages, and the concept today is the Commonplace journal. And a Commonplace journal is where you write down quotes or thoughts or whatever. It's different than a diary type of journal. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And I'm using this little notebook which does not have watercolor paper, but I'm going to use watercolor on it anyway. It's got kind of rippling here from this page, but that's okay because when it's finished, it adds a certain character to the book. So let's get started. So for my first step, I'm just making a little puddle of magenta and pinks, and I'm going to just make a border around the pages in these colors, varying them as I go around. A little bit more of this color. And I'm taking it right off the edge. And then removing water from the brush so I can have a softer edge. Another way I could do this would be just to wet the paper, but because it's not watercolor paper, it doesn't really hold up very well, and I don't want it to turn to mush on me. As you can see, this has no particular form, and that's just fine, and I'll take it right into the space there. I don't want it to be too bright. You can see what the water goes through the paper. I'm going to have to make a book like this out of watercolor paper, so that might be my next project, because when it gets really wet it just isn't very nice, and I like painting quite wet. There, now I'll just let that dry. So there's my example of a commonplace book in a journal format. And I'll just read you the little things I've written because it's probably not easy to read on the video. Laugh about as many things as possible in life. Create art with all your heart. The wind blows toward areas of low pressure, not away from areas of high pressure. How many goals should you have? One goal should be sufficient. A single goal will simplify your life, help you define your identity, conserve energy, and reduce dependency on others. Don't do it because you can. Do it because you can't bear not to. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. He will direct your paths. Trust the voice you hear in your heart. Believe it. I hope you've enjoyed following along with this commonplace journal sample. It's really fun to do. The only thing that I would suggest that I would do differently is probably because of this paper, would be to seal 2 pages together before I put too much water on it, because it does tend to just bleed right through. Before you go, please subscribe to my channel and take a look at my other videos. I think you'll enjoy them. And I'll see you next time.